Hello, welcome to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. I'm Dr. Luigi Groton, Vice President of Nutrition Education. In this module, we'll get to know all about vitamins and minerals. As you might already know, vitamins and minerals are found in nature, and we consume them both in foods and in supplements. They're essential to good health, and if you aren't getting the right amounts, you could become malnourished and be prone to certain conditions. There are 13 fat-soluble and water-soluble vitamins, and your body relies on all of them for health. To help people know what amount of each vitamin and mineral they need for good nutrition, some government bodies have created recommended amounts to give us a better idea on the amount of vitamins and minerals we actually need for good nutrition. Now let's get more details in Lesson 1. Welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. In this module, we'll be learning about vitamins and minerals. During this first lesson, we'll take a look at the basics. Let's get started. Vitamins are organic nutrients essential to your health and to your life. They are necessary for your body to function at its best. If your diet is lacking in vitamins, this absence can lead to nutritional deficiencies. These conditions, known for hundreds of years, can be reversed only by taking in the vitamins that are missing. So, where can you find vitamins? You can get them both in foods and in vitamin supplements. Did you know the word vitamin is a combination of two words? It was created by the Polish biochemist Casimir Funk to represent the essential substances that were needed to maintain life in his animal experiments. Vita means life and amin means protein, based on research that indicated the vital substances found in food to maintain health. Minerals are inorganic substances found in foods and also in the earth. They're necessary for good health. Among the minerals we need to consume are calcium, iron, and phosphorus, to name a few. Getting minerals in the right amounts is essential for good health. Some minerals are needed only in very small amounts, called trace minerals, while others are needed in larger amounts, called major minerals. To ensure good health, minerals must be taken in proper balance. The amounts we need to consume to be healthy are determined based on government guidelines specific to each country. Make sure you follow a healthy diet to get those minerals, and it would be a good idea to take daily supplements as well to help you meet your needs. Minerals are often combined with vitamins in tablets called multivitamin, multimineral supplements. Just as not getting enough vitamins can hurt your health, mineral deficiencies also have consequences. For instance, if you don't get enough of the trace mineral iron in your diet, it can lead to low blood counts, especially in women, which can lead to fatigue. Iron helps to transport oxygen throughout the body and also helps you fight infections. Iron deficiency is the most common nutritional deficiency among young women. If you don't get enough of the major mineral calcium, it can lead to weakened bones. Calcium is a significant mineral because it helps build strong bones and teeth. Again, minerals must be taken in the proper balance for good health. Did you know that the key difference between major and trace minerals is the amount that you need to take? A major mineral is an inorganic substance that you need every day in amounts higher than 100 milligrams. If you need less than 100 milligrams a day of a substance, that mineral is called a trace mineral. Examples of major minerals are magnesium, calcium, phosphorus, and potassium. Examples of trace minerals are iron, zinc, iodine, and copper. Why are vitamins and minerals important? Because they are the basis of many functions that your body performs. It is absolutely vital that your body contains vitamins and minerals in the right amounts for normal growth, metabolism, which is creating energy in your cells, and for general health. The key is balanced nutrition, the right amounts of each vitamin and mineral in the right balance, so that your body is at its optimum. Are you getting everything you need? By eating a healthy diet, you can be sure you are getting everything you need, but it's not always possible to eat the healthiest meal at every mealtime. Remember, multivitamin, multimineral supplements are a great way to ensure that you are getting the vitamins and minerals you need. It's important to obtain vitamins and minerals in the right amounts for balanced nutrition. Did you know that according to the Department of Agriculture's Healthy Eating Index, 90% of Americans have a diet that is poor in nutrients or needs improvement, and that includes a lack of vitamins and minerals. Not a good picture, right? There are 13 vitamins. As you should know by now, you need every single one of them. Some might play a greater role in certain body functions or maintaining health, but really they are equally important. Vitamins are divided into two groups: fat-soluble vitamins and water-soluble vitamins. Let's take a closer look at each group. There are 4 fat-soluble vitamins: vitamins A, D, E, and K. Here are the key things to know about them. Fat-soluble vitamins stay in your body longer than water-soluble vitamins because they are stored. You must take them on a regular basis and only in the recommended amounts. They help you strive for balanced nutrition. The water-soluble vitamins are B vitamins and vitamin C. Here are a couple of things you should know. Water-soluble means that they are not stored in the body. Whatever your body cannot use will be lost in your urine. It's important to take these types of vitamins every day to ensure you're keeping your body in proper balance. Did you know that taking too much vitamin B6 can cause you to get sick? We mentioned earlier that there can be repercussions to taking more vitamins or minerals than are recommended. Vitamin B6 is an example of this. According to science, women who have taken 500 times the daily requirement for vitamin B6 suffered fainting spells. By taking so much, their bodies broke down the B6 and also all of the other B vitamins taken. This caused the women to be deficient in B vitamins rather than be balanced. It was this deficiency of the other B vitamins that caused them to faint. According to nutrition experts, the average person can meet his or her recommended amounts for vitamins and minerals simply by eating a reasonable diet containing plenty of whole grains and fresh fruits and vegetables. But who is the average person? The average person is considered to be an adult younger than age 60, in good health, with perfect digestion, with a slim body, and is also someone who leads a totally stress-free life, doesn't ever have medical problems, and never needs to take any sort of medicine. Since most of us don't meet this definition, many of us aren't getting all the vitamins and minerals we need each day. You already know the importance of including vitamins and minerals in your diet. But how do you know how much of each you need? The amount that government bodies recommend you consume in your diet is set at a level where most individuals will get all the nutrients they need. This level is not the minimum to prevent disease, but somewhat higher, and it can be used in school feeding programs and food labeling. Why have recommendations? Recommendations are a common index that everyone can use to determine if they're getting the right amounts of nutrients in foods and supplements. They ensure that a nutritional balance is met. Not too much and not too little, but a proper balance of food nutrients and vitamins. You might be wondering why you can't just get all the nutrients you need from diet alone. Even if you eat a healthy and balanced diet, often your food can't provide you all the nutrients you need. From the moment vegetables and fruits are picked, they begin to lose nutrients. Heat, light, and exposure to air all reduce the amount of vitamins they hold, especially vitamin C, and the B vitamins, thiamine and folic acid. Adding a daily multivitamin to your regimen will ensure that you get those vitamins in the right amounts. Did you know that women of childbearing age need a B vitamin called folic acid every day to prevent birth defects in their developing babies? A lack of folic acid in the mother's diet can lead to abnormalities of the nerves and the brain in newborns. To ensure mothers-to-be are getting that much-needed folic acid, they should eat lots of dark green leafy vegetables, which are rich in folic acid, and another option is to take prenatal vitamins. You should know that supplements are only intended to complement your vitamin and mineral intake, not act as a substitute for eating a poor diet. If you need to, change your diet so that it's healthy and full of whole natural foods. So, identify what areas of health you might be lacking in and consider including supplements to get everything you need, in the right doses, of course. Good work! You've completed another lesson in the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. In the next lesson, we'll learn about vitamins in food. See you at the next meeting. Hi, I'm Dr. Luigi Groton, Vice President of Nutrition Education. Welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. In the first lesson of this module, you got an in-depth overview of vitamins and minerals. During this lesson, we'll take a closer look at vitamins in food. You might be wondering, if vitamins are in food, why would you need supplements? Because with the busy lives we all lead, we don't always eat ideally, meaning we don't have time to prepare and eat fresh, vitamin-rich foods for every meal. However, supplements alone can't make up for a bad diet. You still have to work foods with vitamins into your meals. Another important thing to know, certain vitamins must be replenished in the body daily because the human body cannot store them for very long. Let's discover more. Welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. In this lesson, you will learn about vitamins in food. Let's get started. Last time, we learned that there are vitamins in foods and in multivitamin, multimineral supplements. But if they are in food, why do you need supplements? Let's find out. Let's face it. Who has the time to do all the grocery shopping and cooking needed to have a perfectly healthy, balanced diet that includes all the recommended amounts of vitamin and mineral intake on a daily basis? With today's demanding, hectic lifestyles, it's very unlikely that we can make that ideal diet an actuality for ourselves and our families. So it's time to get real. That is where supplements start playing an important role in your health. Did you know that 1/3 of meals in the United States are eaten in the car? This shouldn't be surprising. We are known as a commuter culture or a car culture after all. And these meals in the car aren't doing any good for any of us. Why is that? They are often fast foods that don't have all or even most of the nutrients you need. Instead of nourishment, you get excess calories from added fat and sugar. They are disastrous to our health. Some people might have the misperception that as long as you take a multivitamin every day, you're being healthy, no matter what you eat. This simply isn't true. You can't make up for a fast food diet with vitamins and minerals. Instead, you need to get serious about truly eating healthy by adding vitamin and mineral-rich fruits, vegetables, and whole grains into your diet as you get rid of the fast food. So you should eat a healthy diet. Also, take vitamins and mineral supplements in the proper amounts every day. Remember that vitamins are substances essential to life, and you can't make them in your body. You must get them from food and, if needed, from supplements. Did you know? While 50% of Americans say they take a daily multivitamin, only 35% take them every day. So it's always a good idea to have your vitamins handy, whether that means putting them in a daily pill organizer or simply leaving your bottle of vitamins in a place you can't miss every day. Find what works for you and take those vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins are stored in your body, mostly in your fatty tissues and in your liver. They dissolve in fat, but not in water. Your body can store these vitamins, but you should still consume them regularly. Water-soluble vitamins, on the other hand, can't really be stored in your body for very long. Therefore, you need to get a supply every day. B vitamins and vitamin C belong to this group. These vitamins are also easily destroyed or lost during food storage and preparation. Did you know that it was common knowledge in ancient Egypt that eating liver would improve night vision? Thousands of years later, night blindness was found to be due to deficiencies of vitamin A, which is prevalent in liver. Vitamin A, also called retinol, has many functions in the body. It plays an important role in helping your eyes adjust to light and supports bone growth, tooth development, reproduction, and cell functions. This vitamin can be found in a variety of foods, but especially in dairy, fish, and liver. Or it can also be obtained through beta-carotenes found in orange fruits and vegetables, which in the body are converted into vitamin A. Did you know that in 1905, polished rice was found to be the cause of a condition called beriberi, which could be reversed by consuming unpolished rice? It was discovered that the remedy, the outer coat of the rice, contained something essential to life, later found to be B vitamins. This just proves the efficacy and the power of B vitamins in healing our bodies and helping them thrive. There are 8 B vitamins. Collectively, they are known as B-complex vitamins. B vitamins perform an amazing number of functions to keep the body healthy and functioning at its prime, such as help your cells grow and reproduce properly, send messages back and forth from your brain along your nerves, help to produce energy by breaking down the foods you eat into fuel your body can use. How do you include the B-complex vitamins in your diet? By eating a variety of foods. Luckily, The B family is abundant in many foods. In fact, most foods contain one or more B vitamins. For example, avocados, eggs, oranges, bananas, whole grains, nuts and legumes, fish, poultry, dairy, beef. In short, a balanced, healthy, and varied diet will assure that you get the benefits of these essential nutrients. You need vitamin E for one big reason: free radicals. This vitamin protects your cell membranes against damage from free radicals. The best dietary sources of vitamin E are nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils. But there is also a little vitamin E found in plant foods, such as asparagus, mango, and avocado. Did you know that to get vitamin D, you don't even need to eat? Just go outside. This vitamin is made when the sun shines on your skin, and the ultraviolet light makes a type of cholesterol that turns into vitamin D. However, nowadays, more people are wearing sunscreen or working indoors, so they don't make enough vitamin D. Vitamin D is important for bone health. The human body needs vitamin D to absorb calcium. This is why many calcium supplements have vitamin D added to their formula to ensure proper absorption of calcium. Calcium promotes stronger bones and teeth and helps all your muscles to contract, including the heart muscle. However, people usually don't get enough vitamin D. There aren't many foods that naturally have it. Some fish have vitamin D, as do foods such as milk, which are fortified with it. Did you know that humans and guinea pigs are among the few animals that don't make vitamin C? We lost the genes that make vitamin C because the ancient human diet was rich in this vitamin, so there was no need for the body to make it. Unfortunately, the modern diet contains less foods containing vitamin C, and supplements are recommended. Vitamin C is a vital nutrient, and it's needed for almost everything in the body. It helps more than 300 different functions of your body, including your immune system. Other areas that vitamin C helps are connective tissue, blood vessels, and bones. And we already know that vitamin C is recommended when you're sick with a cold or flu. There is some vitamin C in just about every fruit, especially citrus fruits, and green vegetables, so make sure to include them in your diet. Did you know that in 1750, citrus fruits were found to reverse a condition called scurvy, which was killing British sailors on the high seas? The condition scurvy would debilitate the sailors with many horrible effects, including nausea, facial bloating, tumors on the skin, weakness, and the loss of hair and teeth. It was devastating. By 1800, citrus fruits were required to be carried aboard ships to prevent it. Many years later, it was documented that vitamin C found in citrus fruits prevented scurvy. British sailors used lime juice to prevent scurvy. Eventually, the sailors became referred to as limeys. Vitamin K is essential to support normal blood clotting. To get your vitamin K, we recommend, once again, a healthy, balanced diet full of vegetables, which are great sources of vitamin K. Did you know that the naming of vitamins began with simply assigning the next available letter of the English alphabet as a new vitamin was identified? There is, however, one exception. Vitamin K is named after the certain word coagulation because the main function of this vitamin is blood clotting. As years passed, some vitamins were excluded from this alphabetical group and were no longer considered vitamins. This explains why there are so many letters missing in the vitamin alphabet. Good work! You've completed another lesson in the Herbalife Nutrition Education program. In the next lesson, we'll learn about the essential minerals. See you at the next meeting. Hi, this is the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program, and I'm your host, Dr. Luigi Groton, Vice President of Nutrition Education. In Lesson 2, you learned about how to obtain vitamins through both food and supplements, and how vitamins are essential to your vitality. Minerals are just as essential, and they help vitamins do their work, and vice versa. The human body needs some minerals, including calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium, in substantial amounts for good bone health and energy. Likewise, there are certain trace minerals, those needed in smaller amounts, needed to perform functions like carrying oxygen to your blood to get rid of waste and protect nerve and brain tissue, as well as the immune system. Minerals are even needed to metabolize fat. Now let's get all the specifics in Lesson 3. Welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. During this lesson, we'll learn about the essential minerals. Let's get started. Minerals are just as essential to your health as vitamins. They ensure that multiple bodily systems and functions are optimally nourished and working at their respective best. Even if you think you are getting enough in your diet, you may consider including the recommended amounts of minerals by taking a multivitamin multi-mineral supplement or individual mineral supplements. As we learned in Lesson 1, major minerals are those of which you need at least 100 milligrams daily, while trace minerals are those of which you need less than 100 milligrams a day. Here are the minerals we find in our diets and in supplements. Some you will recognize, some you might not. But every single one of these minerals has a specific benefit to human health. Let's learn more about that. Calcium is the most abundant mineral in your body. Most of it is in your bones, while the rest is in your teeth and circulating in your blood. Calcium helps regulate your heartbeat, control your blood pressure, and contract your muscles, among other duties. Milk is the best food source of calcium, as well as other dairy products and green leafy vegetables. It's also important to take a supplement that combines calcium and vitamin D, as they have an important partnership in ensuring both are adequately absorbed by the body. Did you know that after age 50, women absorb calcium less effectively? Because of this, older women need to take more calcium to compensate for this loss. Before age 50, the recommended amount of calcium is 1,200 milligrams from diet and supplements. After age 50, the recommendation is to take 1,500 milligrams a day. Calcium supplements may help women get the calcium they need at any age. The trace mineral iron is needed to carry oxygen in your blood. In your lungs, oxygen molecules get attached to an iron-containing protein called hemoglobin and are carried by your red blood cells, where they're used to deliver oxygen to the cells of your body. Iron can be found in two types of foods: animal foods like beef, chicken, and pork, and plant foods like whole grains, peas, beans, and spinach. Iron is also important for cell growth and a healthy immune system. Did you know that hemoglobin is directly related to iron? Iron is important for carrying oxygen in the blood on a special protein called hemoglobin, which is the major protein in red blood cells. Iron deficiency is common in young women, as they lose iron from their bodies every month due to menstruation. And having too little iron in your body can lead to the underproduction of red blood cells. Iron deficiency causes feelings of weakness, among other symptoms, because the blood carries too little oxygen. To prevent iron deficiency, it is recommended to take an iron supplement every day to build your red blood cells. Potassium serves many important functions in the body. It helps the central nervous system to send its impulses throughout the body and helps to efficiently extract energy from our food. And all our muscles, including the heart muscle, need potassium in order to properly contract. And for adults, adequate potassium is needed to help keep blood pressure within normal range. Melons, bananas, oranges, and strawberries are great sources of potassium. So are tomatoes, carrots, spinach, and broccoli. Milk, meat, fish, poultry, whole grains, and beans are also sources of potassium. A well-balanced diet should provide all the potassium you need. Sodium is an important mineral too. Small amounts are needed to maintain blood pressure, to help muscles contract, and to help nerves send impulses throughout the body. Most of us eat excess sodium, which isn't healthy. We get some of our sodium from the salt shaker, but most of us get a lot of extra sodium from processed foods. The more foods are processed, the more sodium they tend to have. So when you cook fresh chicken or turkey, you get very little sodium. But when you buy processed turkey lunch meat, it's usually loaded with sodium. It's best to choose fresh, natural foods as much as possible, and only add just enough salt to enhance, not mask, the flavor. Did you know that chocolate has higher levels of magnesium than any other food, except for some types of seaweeds? However, before you decide to get your magnesium intake by indulging in chocolate, be aware that chocolate treats contain excess calories, which can lead to weight gain. So it might be best to satisfy your need for magnesium by more traditional means, such as healthy foods and supplements. Magnesium is the fourth most abundant mineral in the body, and every single cell in your body needs magnesium to produce energy. But that's not all. Magnesium plays an important role in muscle relaxation, bone and teeth strengthening, and heartbeat rhythm. Make sure to include soy foods like tofu, as well as beans, nuts, and whole grains in your diet. These are great sources of magnesium. Magnesium is also needed for proper functioning of your muscles. It's involved in the production of the energy needed to power your muscles. Did you know? The amount of trace mineral selenium found in fruits and vegetables depends on the amount of selenium in the soil in which they were grown. It's a good idea to take a daily supplement, as we don't know whether the soil in which a plant was grown was rich in trace minerals. More about selenium. It's important in supporting antioxidant function in your body. You'll easily find it in nuts, legumes, whole grains, and other plant foods. Like calcium, the major mineral phosphorus is essential to strong bones and teeth. About 85% of phosphorus in the body can be found in the bones and teeth, but it is also present in cells and tissues throughout the body. This mineral helps maintain the acid balance of blood and is vital for burning carbohydrates for energy, maintaining normal cellular function, and carrying fats around the body. Great sources of phosphorus include protein-rich foods as well as nuts and legumes. It is not as present in fruits and vegetables. The trace mineral zinc serves many important functions. It strengthens your immune system and is essential for healthy growth, among other functions. Zinc can be found in many foods, but it's usually best to get it from protein-rich foods. Zinc deficiency can be common among vegetarians, new moms or moms-to-be, and those with digestive issues. For these people in particular, a supplement is advised. Did you know that zinc is essential for maintaining a normal sense of smell and taste? It sounds funny, but it's true. Can you imagine having these senses diminished? Now that's another incentive to ensure you're getting your recommended amounts of zinc. Very small amounts of the trace mineral chromium are essential for several enzymes that you need to burn fat for energy. Also, it's crucial for controlling your use of glucose by your cells. Chromium is found in an abundance of foods, so it isn't likely that you will suffer a deficiency of it. In plant foods, romaine lettuce, tomatoes, and onions are excellent sources. Good work! You've completed another lesson in the Herbalife Nutrition Education program. In the next lesson, we'll put the theory into practice. See you at the next meeting. Greetings, I'm Dr. Luigi Groton, Vice President of Nutrition Education. In this module of the Herbalife Nutrition Education program, we've been learning about vitamins and minerals and how they affect our health and wellness. Now it's time to take those lessons and learn how to apply them to our daily lives. You can better plan your meals and snacks to ensure that you're getting your recommended amounts of vitamins and minerals. You can also cook foods in certain ways to preserve their nutrients and optimize your nutrition by targeting your supplements to fit your unique needs. For example, vegetarians and children have different needs than the general public. Let's delve a little deeper into putting all this information into practice. Welcome back to the Herbalife Nutrition Education program. In this lesson, we'll put the theory into practice. Let's get started. We have learned about the importance of getting your recommended amounts of vitamins and minerals to maintain your health. By following a balanced diet, you can include all the vitamins and minerals in your daily routine. Here's an example of one day with a balanced diet. Breakfast. A protein shake with some berries, which will offer you 20 vitamins, minerals, and nutrients in one meal. Snack number 1, a piece of fruit like a mango before lunch will give you another dose of vitamins and minerals. Lunch, a vegetable and protein-based lunch will give you ample nutrients and fiber and keep you feeling full. Snack number 2, a protein bar in the afternoon will help to control your hunger. Dinner, a light, healthy dinner that includes salad or vegetables can also provide essential vitamins and minerals. Did you know that soy milk is an alternative to cow's milk and can provide some of the same nutrients? Soy milk is lactose-free, which is good for people with lactose intolerance, cholesterol-free, low in fat, calcium fortified. Soy milk can be used with your protein shake instead of cow's milk. Here's an important piece of information. You can minimize the loss of vitamins and nutrients in your meals by using one method of cooking over another. Although it might seem contrary to popular belief, cooking in the microwave is the best option for preserving nutrients. How is this possible? It's due to the short amount of time that food is exposed to the heat and the fact that very little water is needed when microwaving. The same is true of steaming foods, another option for retaining vitamins and minerals. More traditional methods of cooking, believe it or not, can destroy food's natural nutrients. Nutrients are lost in the water when boiling and to high temperatures while frying or baking. It's smart to choose recipes that allow you to preserve and consume the most nutrients in food. By now, we know that the best way to ensure that you consume your daily vitamins and minerals in recommended amounts is to eat a healthy diet and take daily supplements. But, as we've discovered, each person is different and has different needs. Be sure you're well informed about your health before choosing your supplements. As we've learned, up to 50% of Americans don't take vitamin supplements simply because they forget. To get in the habit of taking your supplements daily, it's a good idea to keep them in plain sight so that you won't forget them. It might also help to put them in a 7-day pill container. Either way, keep your vitamins handy when you're going to eat a meal, because it's best to consume supplements with meals. Everyone needs personalized nutrition, for we all have different needs. Pregnant women need extra folic acid due to its important role in the infant's development. Women usually need more iron due to the loss of blood when menstruating. As you age, you may need more calcium to maintain healthy bones and a healthy heart. Vegetarians have special needs because their diets do not include certain foods that most people eat. In particular, they eliminate meat and other animal products from their diet, so maintaining good nutrition can be a real challenge. Thus, vegetarians should consume a variety of foods that will provide the right vitamins and minerals. Yet, even eating a variety of vegetables, fruits, beans, and grains might not be enough to provide the recommended amounts of all vitamins and minerals. That's why daily supplements are a good idea for vegetarians. Did you know that in some instances, frozen foods preserve more nutrients than fresh produce? Fruits and vegetables chosen for freezing tend to be processed at their peak ripeness, a time when they are most nutrient-packed. On the other hand, fruits and vegetables destined to be shipped to the fresh produce aisles typically are picked before they are ripe, which gives them less time to develop a full spectrum of nutrients. Sometimes it becomes a challenge to provide a healthy and nutritious diet for kids. Try to make fun versions of nutritious meals, perhaps cutting food into fun shapes and making food visually interesting. Because children can be picky eaters and might not get all their nutrients, it is recommended to give them supplements to ensure they get all the vitamins and minerals they need. A healthy and balanced diet will offer you most of your recommended amounts of vitamins and minerals. Fruits, vegetables, grains, beans, nuts, dairy products, and animal foods provide many vitamins and minerals, and so you should adhere to a healthy, balanced diet for the best health possible. Most people don't eat perfectly every day, so a multivitamin, multi-mineral supplement helps to provide nutrition insurance. Remember, if you eat an unhealthy, unbalanced diet, you cannot make up for it by simply taking vitamin supplements. No matter how excellent your diet is, you still might not be getting all your recommended vitamins and minerals. As we've learned, produce degrades in nutrients from the time it's harvested to the time it's at the grocery store to the time it reaches your home, ready to be prepared and eaten. Supplements, therefore, may help you meet your needs for vitamins and minerals. So, to sum up, there are different types of vitamins, fat-soluble and water-soluble. The fat-soluble vitamins are stored in the body, while the water-soluble vitamins are not. The body uses the water-soluble vitamins that it needs, and the rest are excreted in the urine. As has been demonstrated, not maintaining a vitamin and mineral balance can have consequences. For example, women lose iron each month due to menstruation, which puts them at risk for iron deficiency. Not getting enough calcium and vitamin D can lead to weakened bones. Watch how you cook your foods. It's possible to minimize the loss of vitamins and nutrients by using one method of cooking over another. Microwaving and steaming are best for preserving nutrients. Frying, boiling, and baking strip nutrients from the foods. Every person is different, and each has different nutritional needs. And so, supplemental needs vary from person to person. Some examples. Vegetarians may need supplemental calcium and vitamin B12. As we age, our needs change. If we have special concerns, we might need extra supplements. Lastly, keep in mind that children need special attention to their diets to ensure they get their recommended amounts of vitamins and minerals. Because they don't always eat the foods they should, it's recommended to give them children's vitamins, which can be chewy, colorful, and in fun shapes. Good work! You've completed another lesson in the Herbalife Nutrition Education Program. Next time, we'll review what we've learned. See you then. Hello again. Dr. Luigi Groton here, Vice President of Nutrition Education. You've reached the end of this module. It's time to review what you've learned and then show your knowledge by taking a quiz. To recap, vitamins and minerals are both essential, and you can't take one without the other. Minerals and trace minerals are equally important, and both types of vitamins, fat and water soluble, need to be replenished differently. Make sure to meet the recommended amounts of vitamins and minerals you need with a combination of a healthy diet and supplements. Keep in mind that you can also cook foods in certain ways to preserve their nutrients. And remember, children and vegetarians have different needs than most people. Now take a look at the summary and then complete the fun quiz. It's time to review what we've learned. Let's take a quick look back. During the past 4 lessons, we've learned that we need both vitamins and minerals, and they are needed in the proper balance every day. Vitamins are divided into 2 groups, fat-soluble vitamins and water-soluble vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins can be stored in your body, but you should still consume them regularly. Water-soluble vitamins cannot be stored in your body, so you need to consume them every day. Minerals and trace minerals are equally important for you, but you need them in different amounts. You should get your vitamins and minerals from a healthy diet. You may also consider taking the right supplements. It is possible to minimize the loss of nutrients by choosing one method of cooking over another. Microwaving and steaming are the best ways to preserve vitamins and minerals. Now that you've refreshed your memory, you are ready for our fun quiz. See you then. Welcome! It is time for the fun quiz. Let's begin. Take some time to answer these 5 questions. Let's see how you did. What is the best way to cook in order to preserve nutrients? Microwaving. Believe it or not, when cooked in the microwave, food is exposed to a minimum amount of time to heat. This is the reason most nutrients are preserved, since heat robs food of its nutrients. Trace minerals are elements not necessary for your body. False. Although needed in smaller amounts than other minerals, trace minerals are necessary for your body. The most common mineral deficiency in young women is iron deficiency. This is true. Women of childbearing age need a B vitamin called folic acid to prevent birth defects in newborns. This is true. A lack of folic acid in the mother's diet can lead to abnormalities of the nerves and brains of newborns. And lastly, women over age 50 need more calcium than women under age 50. True. Women after 50 absorb calcium less effectively than in their younger years. Congratulations! You've completed this entire module. Great job!